video, we're taking some pork ribs, we're gonna throw them on the offset smoker, we're gonna smoke them up, I'm gonna take some hatch chilies and grill those up and make a salsa. I'm always looking for an excuse to make any kind of tacos, and that's what we're doing today, so stick around guys, check it out. Alright guys, so what I got here is some St. Louis cut spare ribs, as you can see. Usually I leave the membrane on because I really don't ever care, but since I'm making tacos, I'm gonna take these off. So what I'm doing is just getting a butter knife and kind of putting it down in between the membrane like that. Super easy, just like that. And I kind of went down too far in this one, but I don't even care because we're making tacos, so. Also, I know a lot of people out there are gonna say, like, why the hell did you throw out the rib tips? Just because usually I save those as dog treats and I smoke them up. I just didn't feel like cooking them today, so I threw them out, so it is what it is. And this is a little uneven right here, so I'm gonna just kind of go through with a knife, kind of level it out a little bit. So we got an extremely basic seasoning. I got a coarse ground black pepper right here, just a light coating on the backside. Using Hardcore Carnivore Tex-Mex rub, just gonna get a good coating. Same thing on the other side. All right, for the smoker of choice today, we got the mill scale 94 gallon offset smoker coming up to temperature. I'm gonna let these ribs sit here, kind of absorb the salt a little bit, let everything come together. Then we're gonna throw these ribs on the smoker. All right, we're going at the usual 275 to 300 degrees. Just gonna leave these in the center right here. Probably gonna give these about 3 hours before I wrap them. If anything major happens, I'll show you any updates. Then we're gonna wrap them up. I'll show you guys what I'm gonna put in the wrap also. So there you go. All right, so when I wrap these ribs up, I'm gonna basically do a red chili and garlic puree. They're kind of similar to like an enchilada sauce, or you could use it as a regular salsa, however you wanna do it. But I'm using 2 ounces of guajillo chilies. I'm just gonna cut the stems off, get the seeds out of those. I'm using some chili de árbol, half of a small onion, a few cloves of garlic. And I got this cast iron pan on some medium low heat because I don't want it too hot. But I'm just gonna toast off these chilies in the pan. And you really want to keep your eye on these because these will burn up really fast on you. So honestly, it's probably only take like a couple minutes, 2-3 minutes. So you can already see it starting to get a little bit of color on the chilies. Just gonna get some water in the pan. Got a couple tomatoes that I scored the top and bottom just so the skin comes off really easy after it gets hot. Get all that garlic in there and that onion. All you gotta do is let this sit here probably like 10-15 minutes. Everything's gonna soften up pretty good, then we're gonna blend it up. All right, now we're gonna get our skinless tomatoes, all the garlic and onion, and those chilies. Also, a couple of additional things. I'm gonna throw in some Mexican oregano, just about probably like 2 teaspoons. Also, to season this up, I got some chicken bouillon right there, 2 teaspoons. So now to blend this up, a lot of people are gonna say use the water that you boiled all the ingredients in. I always think it's too bitter. You can go ahead and do that, but I'm just using some regular water. Maybe like half a cup to start. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and make an easy little salsa to go with these tacos. Got 1 Roma tomato, got the other half of that small onion, 3 hot hatch chili peppers. These are advertised as hot at the store, but I already had them and they're not even that hot. So, and I got some serrano chilies right there. And I'm gonna put a few cloves of garlic on the grill with the skin on just so it doesn't burn up. And then right before I blend it up, I'm gonna take the skins off and just blend everything all together. And that's gonna be it. So as far as this salsa goes, I got this tomato right here. I took the skin off as best as possible. Got these little garlic cloves out of the skin. I've had the chilies sweating because they were charred up pretty good. I've had them sweating in this bowl right here. So all I'm gonna do, get yourself a little knife. Doesn't have to be perfect. You just wanna get most of that char off. Also, I'm gonna be throwing in like half a bunch of cilantro like that. And the juice of like a lime or lime and a half, just depending on how juicy these things are. All right, busting out the old food processor right there. Gonna get all the ingredients in there. Lime juice. Juice of 2 limes, because these aren't too juicy. Got some kosher salt, good pinch. Maybe a little bit more. There you go, guys. Grilled hatch chili salsa right there. Honestly, I could tell by looking at it, it would be better if I had another tomato or maybe some tomatillos to throw in there, but just taste it. Still tastes really good. All right, so 2 hours and 45 minutes on the smoker. That's what we got right there. Looking nice and dark. So we're gonna wrap these up right now just to speed up the cooking process. I'm gonna get that red chili puree, put a little bit on the bottom. Gonna go meat side down, rest on top. All right, so now that these are wrapped to speed up the cooking process, I could just throw them back on the offset smoker and finish the cook like that. You could just throw them in the oven if you want to do that, because these are wrapped. I'm not going to take on any more smoke anyway. But I got the pellet cooker going at 300 degrees. I'm going to throw these on there. We're going to get through the cook nice and fast. And normally I would cook these so there's a good bite through on the ribs. But because I want these extra tender, because I'm making tacos, I'm actually going to overcook these just a little bit. So I'm going to check them after like 1 hour and then check every 15-20 minutes after that until they're super tender. So there we go. All right, so this is what we got. About an hour and a half wrapped in the pellet smoker. Bet the bones come right out. Yeah, super tender. Boom. Now normally you would let the ribs rest, but actually they're still steaming hot. I'm gonna let these sit here for just like 5 or 10 minutes. Then I'm gonna start shredding them up. All right, so there it is, guys. Some smoked rib, red chili tacos. Awesome. Even if you just made red chili ribs, those would turn out awesome just by themselves. But I'm always looking for an excuse to make a taco. That hatch chili salsa, the avocado, the lime, the queso fresco. Amazing. Cheers. Go make some tacos. I always say in every video you should make this, but honestly, like, you can never go wrong making tacos. It's crazy. It's actually been like 3 months since I did a video, which is like a long ass time. I don't know what happened, but there they are. Tastes super good. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. Please share the content. I'd really appreciate it. But thank you guys. Peace out.